Hello, everybody. I started a minute early. I just wanted to come in a little early and, salute everybody that's in the comments. I'm still getting used to working the buttons, so it's just a little couple of seconds early. But everybody, thank you. Salute to the chat. Thank you for pulling up to Miss Parker. Miss Parker. I want to salute my moderator, Shank Rock. One of my Kentucky family members, Terry Lee, pulled up. He left a comment. Thank you so much, Terry, for pulling up, showing love all the way from Kentucky. Salute to Transparent Talk. Salute to my cousin Loretta Cruz. She pulled up for me. Love you, cousin. Salute to Magnificent Tyler, Miss Yvette. Thank you guys so much for pulling up. And there was other names. I dropped some links in the chat. Magnificent. If I can get one of the mods to drop Magnificent Tyler's link, please. She's giving out good content over there as well. But everybody, please go subscribe to those channels. To my cousin. Go subscribe to these good people, that's on the board. Let me see. Yvette C, thank you for pulling up. So today's segment, I was gonna do meddling versus micromanagement, but I just really want to stick to meddling. As we know, I know I have. I can't speak for everybody, but people meddle. That's just common. Salute Boo Gang Asia. Salute DJ Fuck You Sue Me. Salute Lady K. Shank, if you don't mind dropping Lady K's link. Magnificent Tyler, Boo Gang Asia's link. Because I know I seen Boo Gang in here. Miss MJB, thank you for pulling up. Salute. Well, we wanted to talk about meddling because we see it on a daily basis. And it isn't just coming off the app, it's just in life. If you're in the audience, salute AB West, salute sis, thank you so much for pulling up. When we go live, our moderators tend to say, hit that like button, even if you're in the bushes. And we say that why? Because there's somebody in your bushes, not everybody that be in the bushes, because, we have people in the bushes that don't like certain people or just might not like the content you bring them. But most of all, we have those people that don't like us, but they meddle. They meddle with us. They just can't help but meddle with us. And my thing is, if you don't like me, then don't meddle with me and what I've got going on. And before I get started on the meddling, let me read a quote. I want to start reading some quotes. And this is not to nobody particular. This was just how I felt when I first started switching lanes. It wasn't particularly my channel, but when I started switching lanes, I feel like this is maybe many others probably have. Taking time to load up. I can't never get nothing right when I'm trying to do this. It said, it used to bother me when friends, family didn't support me until I came across this quote. You know why strangers support you more than people you know? Because people you know have a hard time accepting that you guys came from the same place, yet they're in the same place. Meaning that, people don't like you because they see your growth, but they're still where y'all both left off at. And so sometimes they can't graduate from that, being stuck in that place. I used to feel like that about support. And salute Jills, salute Jills. I used to feel like that about, dang, why ain't I getting this support? Why, Queen of Ashanti, salute, beautiful. I used to say, why am I not getting the support from people I support? And I still support those people. I don't drop down in their chats, but I'm still subscribed. I still hit their like button. I don't meddle with their content. Salute Zeke. Zeke, I dropped Jen's link, but I didn't drop yours. So if Jen's in the chat, if she can drop your link. Salute Slice. But yeah, support goes a long way. And support doesn't come from you meddling with me to see if I've graduated from where we once was. Support comes every step of the way, through the good and the bad, the ugly, the sad. you're still supporting me. It doesn't have to be switching lanes. It doesn't have to be my channel. It's just every now and then, if even if it's a comment like Tasha, I think you should do this better. I think you could do this. I think you could work on this better. That's supporting me. Criticism is support. At the end of the day, it's not always hate. But meddling. So in the chat, who has had somebody meddle with them or insert themselves in things that had nothing to do with them? Salute, Miss C. Salute, sis. It says meddling is intrusive or unwarranted interference to get involved with something that is someone else's business. So let's step into it. Is it good to meddle in other people's affairs? I don't think so. How do we deal with that? It said being a friend or a relative doesn't give you the right to meddle with the lives of others without their knowledge or permission. Doing so is being disrespectful of the person's space, privacy, and desire to keep things to themselves. Salute salute melanated. Lil Wayne fan, salute. I've dropped your links, melanated Jim. Like I said, if anybody can come back when the comments come up, if you missed it or if you can go back a little bit, I've dropped a lot of links. Please go follow these content creators. It says how meddling genuinely starts off. This is how I've started off. Hey, let me join the conversation. Who we talking about? I keep freezing up, guys. Who we talking about? Ain't he or she in debt? Come on, tell me about it. I promise I won't tell anybody. How much of that are we getting around this YouTube board? Tell me about it. I won't tell anybody. And as soon as it gets out and I get angry, yeah, that part is so, it's told to the world. Some people hear things at work off the humble of somebody else talking, not to tell everybody what's going on, but sometimes we talk out loud. We say things in front of people we have no business saying, and they meddle and they carry that bone. Well, let me tell you what I heard her say. Let me tell you what I heard him say. I think they said, "Oh girl, old boy's getting fired." Yeah, that part. Hello, Salute Styles with T. I dropped your link earlier as well, love. You guys go follow her as well. Go follow Melanated Jim, Shank Rock, and like I said, rewind it back a little. Hi, Timmy. That's my baby, you guys. Loretta's my cousin. That's my next to the oldest daughter, Timnika. Salute, my baby. Thank you for pulling up. So I had to work on these 10 steps so I couldn't insert myself in meddle. First step, I had to keep myself occupied. I had to start finding real life things to do than keep inserting myself in meddling in people's business. I'm gonna read Slice's comment. Slice says some people don't know when to stop meddling. Absolutely, Slice. Then it said number 2, I had to start focusing on self-improvement. Meaning I had to adjust things in my life that wasn't right. As much as I pretended or came on this show and never told my stories until recently, I had to self-improve myself. I had to start loving myself. I had to start staying to myself. I had to weed away from those that didn't mean me well. And it couldn't have been them either. It could have been me. So I had to weed myself away. Number 3, asking permission before I intervened in a conversation of meddling. Hey, is it something you want to talk to me about, Shank? Is it something you want to talk to me about, Emily? Instead of pushing them to tell me their business, to carry the bone, to tell somebody else that had no business knowing. Number 4, don't push getting involved. That's something I had to work on. Pushing myself not to get involved, meaning I had to stop trying to push people to tell me their business. I was bad at it. Still working on me, but I was still bad at it. Number 5, stir away from the gossip. We all got friends and family, including myself. Salute, Miss D, that love to gossip. I love to gossip. I love to gossip, and everybody on this app see where it got me. It's still people behind the scenes trying to hold gossip about me because they don't want to be exposed for who they really are. But I'm willing myself away from that. If they want to continue to gossip and to hate, that's fine. And number 6, respecting boundaries. Salute Don Play, salute Jen, my baby. Are we respecting boundaries in real people's lives? Or are we overstepping boundaries? Because I've overstepped many of boundaries. A lot. And 7, be sensitive. Styles Batista said, I just listen to gossip. And it's okay, Styles Batista, we all have. But I've learned even listening to the gossip, Tisa, I was just as much as guilty as the people telling it. And how we get inserted just because we got something told to us. You know what I'm saying? It says 7, be sensitive. I had to start being sensitive to other people's feelings, how things that people was meddling in or things I started meddling in start affecting people. Start affecting people and their children. Start affecting people and what's really happening in their real life. So I had to step away. Slice said, it's the accountability for me. Absolutely, absolutely, Slice. Tisa said, you're right. And when you're right, you're right. And Tisa, you know, we all guilty of that. Most people are guilty of listening to gossip. Girl, what? Shut up. Hold up. Let me get my wine. I got my wine now. It's not for the gossip, but you know, it has been gossip on her. I'm like, girl, wait a minute. Hold up. Let me get my shit together, because who? And it took all my attention to where I couldn't wait but to get on this app and see it all play out. Because I was more involved than the person that was telling it. I was anxious to see the outcome. Once again, I had to learn how to be sensitive to what people got going on in their real life. Loss of their children, loss of their parents, struggling with work, barely being able to take care of their children, being barely able to hold up their household. I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of pleasuring myself and listening and indulging. Let me get in here. Salute, Peaches. I just want to make sure I'm speaking to everybody. Miss T said facts. Just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. And then it says, like, even when meddling in other countries, you know how the other countries start meddling in our elections, how we vote? That was meddling. It was detrimental to how we make it over here in our country. The same way us meddling and indulging in the gossip is interfering in someone else's household without them knowing that I know these things. Hey, Mama Boo. Salute. And Timmy said, being away from negativity is the best peace of mind. Absolutely. Absolutely. Salute Memphis Freestyle. I dropped your link already. You guys, please go subscribe to Memphis Freestyle as well. And also, we're going to talk about a little bit of inserting ourselves. But then let me finish this up. Synonyms is interference. I'm going to talk about interference. Interrupting, nosiness, prying, snooping, butting in. Remember, interference. Interference means an interrupting. There's a lot of that going on. Interference part comes, are we inserting ourselves? I've inserted myself in a lot of things that had nothing to do with me. Salute, Coolin, salute. Y'all go follow Just Coolin with the Crew as well. Pressure Will Bust Pipes. But yeah, interference. It's a lot of interference. Who's witnessed those family members that go back and want to know what's happening in your household so bad? Want to know how your man is treating you? Want to know that your man the new boyfriend ain't taking care of your kids the way they feel like they should? That's interference. Those people at work who's interfering with how you come to work when you're late. How many times you called in keeping up with your time? That's interference. Now the being nosy part comes from insertion. Why are we inserting ourselves in things that have nothing to do with us? Why? Because my friend is arguing with somebody, should I insert myself? Should I meddle? Do I talk to my friend on some real shit like, hey friend, you got some good shit going on. You got so much other stuff in real life to be worrying about. Miss T said, yes, my peoples always do that. Absolutely. Absolutely. But just because my friends are going through it, am I inserting myself in it to meddle? To the point where now I'm in it. Off of meddling. My parents always told me meddling can get you killed. I'm gonna say hurt, it's allegedly, but my parents used to tell me that. Slice said too much time on their hands. But once again, Slice, remember what I said about myself. I had to keep myself occupied. I had to start focusing on self-improvement to will myself away from that. But too much are we getting on this app indulging, hyping it up. I've never seen so many older people hype up mess. Cause then when sometimes you ever thought about it, when you think you're helping, you're really hurting the situation because we was meddling. We have to let situations in life play out, however it plays out. Because we know when situations get bad and they get so bad to where we can't say, hey, don't do that. I think we should sit down and have a conversation. We know when it's gone left. Shanks say yes. But we know when a situation's gone left. So how are we talking to our friends? How are we talking to the content creators? How are we talking to our family members? Are we helping them? Are we hurting them by keeping the mess going by meddling? She didn't pay a light bill. She went and got her hair done, didn't even get the kids no clothes. That's not helping. That's hurting. Because we're interfering in what somebody else got going on in their households. Salute Tina, my boo. Salute Miss Benz. Miss Parker, you can be Miss Ben said, Miss Parker, you can be noisy but not get involved. You can listen to a conversation or a disagreement but not say anything. Sometimes people just want to see what's going on. Salute. Absolutely, Miss Benz. And I hope it wasn't taking it out of context of we don't, because like I said, I heard gossip. We can't stop what somebody is going to tell us. But do I want to engage in that? Because when most of the time I notice that when somebody gossips with me, they gossip with other people. And they gossip with other people. We ain't all gossiping amongst each other. Just in my situation, I was a gossiper. And like I said, I'm looking at the insertion of how the gossip and the meddling is getting us. And, it was just one of those I just really wanted to touch on. And then I want to read some of this to you guys as well. Sorry, guys. It said people will start avoiding you. People are likely to avoid you because you are forcing your opinion on something that doesn't concern you. The issue may be a private thing for other people, but here you are desperately trying to meddle and interfere. If you continue with this, people are likely to be very cautious whenever you're around, and in the end, they will completely avoid you. How many people in the audience has done that? Start avoiding people because y'all feel like, dang, she always want to know something. She's always meddling. Coolin said, I'm not even gonna argue anymore. I'm done with that also. Absolutely cooling. It gets draining. I will simply remove myself. That's what Cooling said. It will put others in an awkward position. If there are people who are talking and all of a sudden you butt in and join the conversation, they will be forced to carry on with the conversation and just listen and accept your opinion, as Ms. Ben just said. Of course, they will only do this out of respect for you. The problem is because you suddenly joined in on a conversation that wasn't supposed to include you, you have put people in an awkward position. They have no choice but to tell you the whole story, even if they don't want to, or even if they're not supposed to. You will be considered disrespectful. Being a friend or a relative doesn't give you the right to meddle with the lives of others without their knowledge or permission. Doing so is being so disrespectful of their personal space, privacy, and desire to keep things to yourself. If other people do the same to you, you will also feel that your space has been violated. It will be just like trespassing. Yeah, my baby just said she moved to a whole different state. Salute Kimmy. I dropped your link, Kimmy. Everybody go follow just Kimmy. I love her to death. Thank you for stopping by, Kimmy. Miss T said, I know I gotta chill, but sometimes when it comes to my friends and family, I insert myself because I can't help but to come to their defense. Absolutely, T. You've definitely done it for me many a times. So my baby girl said she moved to a whole different state. It just got overwhelming. Um, my baby, I'm gonna share just a little taste. Um, everybody was meddling with my baby. She was 7 months pregnant. January, 7 months pregnant. She looked barely 2 months. So she came to me. I seen that she wasn't eating, baby wasn't growing, and everybody was meddling in the family. They wasn't helping. So she came to me and she said, I'm leaving. My mama cried so hard, y'all, because she raised my baby when I was going through my addiction. And it hurt her feelings. She said, Tasha, tell her no, she ain't leaving. She's pregnant. She can't go on the other side of the world. She can't. You know she'll listen to you. But I listened to her. Because I was that one to, make her feel some type of way by interfering instead of helping my baby. And I cried. And I told her it's okay. Because I wanted them to see the world as I did. And she got on that road, y'all. I love you, Timmy. I do, my baby. She got on that road and she drove from Kentucky to California by herself, 7 months pregnant, to get away. Gigi said, what kind of addiction did I struggle with if you don't mind? Cocaine addiction. I never did pills or anything like that, just strictly cocaine. But that was the interference of my family. Instead of helping her and seeing what was going on with her and saying, what's going on? Talk to us. She was being talked about. And when she left, it wasn't even a week, and she looked like she was 7 months pregnant. She started eating. Her skin started lightening up. Her conversations were so smooth. I love you, Timmy. I wish you nothing but the best in Cali. I'm always be here for you. And your life is your life. Unless you really need my help, I'm going to always be here for you. But I don't interfere. I quit interfering for that reason. I lost my baby due to interference. Miss T said, ain't nothing like a peace of mind to give birth without that stress. Yes, and I got a healthy, my second grandbaby, a healthy baby girl. But that's just a part of the interference, somebody interfering and not helping. And I want to get back to this real quick, guys, before I end this demonstration. Sorry, but I just had to tell you that was a good point of me, saying that. And it said, let's just say that you suddenly butt in on a conversation with someone. Well, let me see. Yeah. Let's just say that suddenly you butted in on a conversation with someone who is not in the mood, or you suddenly make a comment and you said it at a very inappropriate time. Do you know what will happen to you? The person you are meddling with may embarrass you and humiliate you. After all, it is a nice thing to butt in and meddle with the lives of others. You may be told things like, you know what, you're such a meddler. Can you go away? We're not talking to you. Are you part of this conversation? In the end, is it you who would get hurt? Absolutely. Do you have the habit of butting in and meddling with the lives of others? Have you experienced someone who suddenly meddled in your life? What happened? And what happened with me butting in and inserting myself and meddling? I lost friends. I lost touch with family members. I was lonely. So that's when I started looking at those steps to start finding stuff to occupy me, to start working on me with self improvement, start working on me and better choices, making better choices and decisions when it comes to people I call friends or associates, and not engage, not indulge. It is ways that we can go about doing things instead of inserting ourselves and meddling with others. It's been some hurtful things coming out when people on this app have meddled with others. A lot. Salute Breeze Bunch. And you guys go follow Gigi Got the Juice if we can get Gigi's link dropped as well. Yeah, Miss Yvette, I hope you're feeling better today. Can we put a prayer up for Shank? His brother passed away, and things like that, so he's got to go bury his brother. That's that too. It's so much going on in everybody's real life that yeah, prayers up for Ems too. My sissy Pooh, she lost her grandmother last week. It was very hard for her. Put prayers up for her. That's what kind of friend I want to be. I want to be that friend to where, she can reach out and have somebody to cry with her and talk about positive things and maybe skills and stuff we can work on when we get in those positions. When we lose someone, we feel like we've lost it all because we don't know what someone's loved one meant to them. Thank you, Em. She said it's a great, touchy, and deep topic. Thank you. Salute, Shine. Salute, Shine. But yeah, that people's got real life issues going on. We have cases where police and CPS is being called. Salute, I'm on one. Salute. Um, that's hurtful. Um, these are kids involved. I don't know what goes on in nobody's household. I don't care. But can we start having a little dignity? Just a little bit. Can we stop going on below the belt of touching the subject of people's children and mother? Why y'all just can't say like the other content creators said, I'm ugly with my Kentucky Fried Chicken eating ass? Stick with that. It doesn't bother me. We all know that talking about people's children and their mothers are touching subjects. It's hurtful to me when I hear it. It's hurtful to me because just the other day, when I was sitting here doing my own little thing and think that life is just having a blessed day, my mother passes out. Nobody in the house with her. Stage 4 cancer. I'm thousands and thousands of miles away. When usually that'd be my focus if I was home. So when they talk about parents and children, I don't want to lose mine. I don't want to lose mine. I don't want to lose my mother. I see so many people on here that's lost parents that get on here and they say that. It's touching. We don't know who's lost who. Some people come in our chats and stuff for a little laughter. We might laugh at some shit that's funny. It was just funny. But not to her below the belt touching subjects. Why mess with someone's livelihood? If you don't like a person, simply walk away, simply leave them alone. I can coexist with people that don't like me on this app. We don't have to like each other. You don't have to like me. I don't have to like you, but we can coexist on this app. And that's just that simple. But all of this that's going on and all the meddling and insertion is just, it's gone far. It used to be a time where this shit used to be so fun. I couldn't wait to click on. I couldn't wait for certain content creators to go live, even when it was shaky. But it wasn't my mess. It was watching other things, but it was entertaining. It was like watching a good TV show, a good suspense. Sean said, yes, they're doing too much. Let me try to get to these. My daughter said it broke my heart when she called me. I know, baby, it did. Okay, y'all help Gigi get those likes up over there and get her channel going, please. Emily said, facts, people have even committed suicide. Miss T said, YouTube is one thing, but meddling in people's personal lives, that's crazy. And that's what I'm saying, like how my daughter just said, it broke her heart. I looked at Shank because I was just ready, like I was ready to give up on everything. Switching lanes, everything about that woman. We only have one parent. The kids I got are the kids I can't have anymore. I don't want to lose them to anything, especially society. I don't want my children losing their children. And not off of hate, society, violence, or anything. I don't want anybody losing anybody else. We're so focused on the negative with the PBN gentleman. This woman just lost, she's raising children. She's got to talk to her children, young children now about gun violence. We got to think about everybody in that restaurant that had children in there eating. They're traumatized. But yet we're meddling and we want to know, why did she drop the location? Well, she did that. She got him killed. Damn, she's a grieving mother. We don't know what happened. Meddling, though. Inserting ourselves. That's not helping. That's not helping those children. That's not helping that mother that has to raise those children. What about 600's girlfriend that committed suicide? Everybody was meddling with her illness instead of helping her with her illness. They was meddling, gossiping. Jen said, but it's some weirdos that don't want to see anyone win. Absolutely, Jen. Absolutely. Once again, that's what this app has created. It's created a window for characters, troll pages, to say hateful things, to follow you around and to stop. And Jen, you know, at my house, it's comfort. I'm not letting anybody rock out with disrespect toward any of us. I don't want them timed out. I want them blocked. I'm trying to read some comments, guys, because I'm still, like I said, I'm still getting used to this. M said, never be afraid or ashamed to open up or talk to someone either. Right, because so many of us have dealt with this on this app. And, I know it's easy for us to say, oh, if you share your story on here and tell your truth, can't nobody use it against you, but they use it in the harshest ways. They use it in the harshest ways. I go in other sectors and people will tell me how I inspired them. And it makes me feel good because I'm going over there for inspiration to get away from the mess that's over here. Gigi said, M's, that's crazy, but I'm pretty confident they'll be back around. Queen of Ashanti said, good point, Ms. Parker. I completely forgot about the patrons that were in the restaurant that day of the shooting. Yeah, it was people in there with their children eating. I hate going to the grocery store, y'all, because so much happens. I get my groceries, I Instacart, and I'm done. I am done. My children at home are losing friends. My sister just watched a young man get murdered on Sunday. Her and my 12-year-old nephew. Is anybody thinking about the trauma that now my sister has to deal with this from her son seeing something that we talk about so much? We try to put that instill that in our kids' head, safety measures. Staying away from strangers. Old as my kids, I still talk to them about men, just interacting with men. Don't take drinks. You can't smoke everybody's weed. Trying to practice as many safety measures as we possibly can. Emily said, I lost my baby sis about a year and a half ago, to this online bullying, harassment, BS. So, Miss Parker, you are speaking facts. Who, Emily? Emily lost her sister a year and a half ago for the cyberbullying and harassment. But we're not listening. It's the first time Em spoke about this on this app that I've seen. Prayers for you, Emily. You know I'm here for you. I'll go through any counseling or anything if you ever need me to. I'll do it with you. Salute, Snapping Turtle. Salute, Love Angel. Y'all go for my sis, Transparent Talk, please. Gigi said, that's sad. That's how my daughter lost her life at the park hanging out. Me and her dad had to witness her like that. Oh my goodness, Gigi. Can we put some prayer hands up for Gigi and Emily? Can we be men and women to show these sisters that we care about them? That we want to step up and make a difference? We don't want to lose anybody else on this app. We don't want nobody really losing their children on this app. I don't. We don't know what our kids, we can say we watch our kids 1,000 times. My mom and them was good parents to me. But damn it, I held guns and everything. I rode with the worst of them. I wanted to be a gangster. I thought I did. At that time, I wanted to be a gangster. I was in a gang. I was pregnant at 15 with my oldest. I was running around with the worst of them, robbing stores, sticking stores up. Had my working parents in court every week. Every week. They had 4 other children to take care of, but my ass just couldn't get it right. I wanted to be a part of the gang. It ain't always good to want to be a part of something. Because in the end, you're going to have your own back. Trust me. In the end, we seeing a lot of stuff fall apart. And I'm not talking about nobody specific, but we are. In life, we seeing a whole lot of things fall apart. Because everybody wants to be a part of something. Salute, Miss Cheney May. Salute. If y'all can get y'all links dropped, TTI dropped your link. They dropped Gigi's link. Yeah, let's send prayers up to Gigi. Gigi, like I said, words can't express it because I've never took a loss like that. But Gigi, I'm here for you. I'm glad you opened up for Emily to open the doors for you to feel comfortable to talk about that and to learn that it's more to Gigi than just her starting a new channel. She is a mother that took a loss and she had to go witness that loss. And I don't know if a lot of y'all don't know, a loss is something that you can never get back. It's not like a car. You can always replace a car. Parents, children, irreplaceable. That feeling, irreplaceable. My friend in Kentucky, I left home twice. And each time I left home, first time, my friend's boyfriend went and blew her 12-year-old son's brains out and then came in the kitchen in front of her and blew his out. That was the first time Shane brought me back from Kentucky. The second time, my best friend's son got murdered in her mother's home. Had the funeral and somebody got murdered at his funeral. When I hugged her, that wasn't my friend. That was somebody that lost something precious. Her only son. Only thing I could do for my friend was listen. And I sat there for hours and hours and hours. And I still couldn't feel that loss and that void that she had because I never had it. So take in consideration these ladies. We got to sometimes step out of our own shoes and put ourselves in their shoes. Prayers to you, ladies. And I'm here for y'all. Always, Gigi. Always. Jen said, I am so sorry, man. I couldn't survive without my children. Absolutely. Absolutely. So we got to go back to what's happening around us because we are involved in YouTube and everything that's happening. I pray it gets better. I'm not speaking on this to talk about anyone, but I pray it gets better. I don't want to insert myself. I don't care about what's going on, how it happened when it happened. I hope it gets resolved and I hope it gets better. And I hope it could just stop when it comes to our kids and our parents. Exactly. Jen said, damn, I can't imagine. Bree said, Miss Parker, let's go. Always good topics over here. Gigi said, Jen, yes, sis, I've been through some things in life, but I'm still holding on and striving every day. And Gigi, you got every right. You got every right. You take your time. It's not a day that can, you know, Gigi, I'm praying for you. If you ever want to, want me to pull up with your panel and, like I said, it's a lot of mothers on here that I've seen that's, when people talk about kids, how they took that loss and they're still grieving. Like I said, just because it's 10 years from now, it doesn't take, nothing replaces the loss of their child. So let's look at these people like Emily got a story. The harassment took her sister. As a content creator, me knowing that and that's my friend, I don't want nobody over here disrespecting that. Nobody can pull up on this platform and disrespect and harass and bully. There's content creators out there that want y'all likes and views and clicks. Go there. Go there. Gigi, a loss of a child. I don't want that over here. I want Gigi's story to inspire me, to tell me, to talk to me. So I can understand. So that way I can learn how to sympathize and not be so selfish and think that I'm the only one going through something. when they're going through something worse than I've ever went through. Snapping Turtle said, I feel you. I was a single dad with a daughter at 17. The hardest thing I ever had to do. Exactly. We're so focused on single mothers. It is single fathers out here. My ex-boyfriend, before I met Shank, he had 5 children with this woman. She was only 32. She got a hold of some bad stuff. She died in front of the children. Bled out her eyes and her ears and her nose. Those kids still suffer today. That was in 2014. Those kids still suffer today. They watched their mother pass. Prayers to you, Snapping Turtle. You know, we as parents, sometimes we feel like, it just things just don't get easy, but it does. And I salute you instead of giving up raising your daughter as a single father. I salute you. We need more men and women out there to know it's okay to be a single parent and to feel like we strive. I understand. That's how I was, Snapping Turtle. So I commend you. Jen said, Gigi, I want to hug you. You're beautiful and you're strong. Do it all for your baby girl. When she greets you at heaven gates, she will be so proud of you. Absolutely, Gigi. Hugs and kisses to you, Gigi. And you ain't just, that was beautiful to share that because you didn't have to. Thank you for sharing, Gigi. For any mothers out there, Gigi has her own channel. Gigi got the juice. That's someone y'all can relate to if you took a loss. Please go over there and subscribe and share your story because that's somebody that can relate to y'all feelings. I will listen all day and I can cry and hug y'all, send y'all virtual hugs and kisses. But like I said, I haven't took that loss to understand. So I would love for everybody that has went through something like this. And it could be carrying a baby in that loss. We still carry that child. I did with 2. And even though we don't get to see the baby or hug them and hold them, it still hurts. It's a void. It's always, did I do something wrong? What did I do wrong? And I hate myself. I carry guilt like that forever. So please go subscribe to Gigi Got the Juice, whether you're a woman or a man that took a loss. Share your story with her. Jen said, I can't even fathom. Salute, Miss Scorpio Life. Snapping Turtle said, and then a single dad with a daughter and a son. His aunt was murdered by her husband. That was hard. Wow. Send Snapping Turtle some prayers up, please. Again, Snapping Turtle, prayers up. I'm sorry that happened. But once again, Snapping Turtle, thank you so much because you're always coming through dropping gems. You couldn't tell you've been through anything of that sort. That inspires me. Thank you, Snapping Turtle. And Snapping Turtle's got indigenous. Snapping Turtle, could you tell them what it is so they can drop your link in the chat, please? Snapping Turtle always drops jewels of things to keep us healthy. Herbs and the water. Drinking. He told us how drinking too much water isn't even good for us. We need more brothers out there like that. We just need more people of our melanated people and all people. Because we're getting cancer and everything by the dozens. Y'all see my scar right here. It's proof. I was only 30-something years old, in my early 30s. And if I got somebody who wants to help me to save my life, to eating healthy, I want to talk to Snapping Turtle. So y'all go subscribe to him. You guys, Gigi, I'm hugging you virtually. She said she sure could use one. Salute the fat Kevin saying salute love. Salute down south, salute. Jen said, Gigi, my love, I'm sending you all the love and healing prayers I possibly can. Salute, Patrice. I think I told you I go follow my sister, Transparent Talk. She's going to be doing a live later, and it's actually going to be interesting. It's going to be Can You Be Neutral? And I think that kind of touches with the meddling in certain. And I really want to pull up over there and touch on that. Can we be neutral? Pull up with Transparent Talk, and let's keep it transparent and go over there to the Memphis sector and enjoy and indulge as adults. Snapping Turtle said, my son's mom died when he was 3, but I got my daughter and son to a HBCU. Prayers to you, Snapping Turtle. Snapping Turtle, I don't know if you pulled up when I said that Gigi got the juice. Got a lot. She's got a channel, and I think we could get a lot by going over there sometimes, kicking it with Gigi, and I think we could all heal together in that area. Like I said, the void will never be filled, but I think together we can heal together over there with Gigi. Much love to y'all. Hey Nina, salute. Salute, it's okay, Nina. It's okay. I'm just catching up with some comments, guys. Just make sure I didn't leave anybody. Miss Yvette said, Queen, this is a touching subject for me. I don't talk a lot, but out of 7 kids, I lost my 20-year-old was killed coming home from work. And this year, April, my 22-year-old daughter passed away. See, this is send prayers up for Miss Yvette. Miss Yvette, you've heard me talk about Gigi. That's what this is about. We need more content creators to come on here and talk civilized. Really let people get in touch with what's good, something positive, something to make people open up. We want to talk. We can't. We cannot talk on this app without being condemned to somebody throwing shit up in our face and using the worst shit that we share against us. And y'all let people rock out for the clicks and views to say the most disturbing shit ever. Miss Yvette, I'm praying for you. I love you so much. You supported us from the beginning to the end. Even when you're sick, you pull up and you support. I would never fill that void, but I am here for you. Virtual hugs and prayers to you from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, Nina, it's a good replay, Nina. You need some tissue for this one. Gigi said, I appreciate all the support and new subscribers. Tasha said, you have such current heart. So, Gigi, thank you so much. Y'all inspire me to keep doing this. Like I said, I love for the subs, and I love for y'all pulling up. I don't want to get monetized. I really do this so I can have people like y'all pull up and talk to me, because like I said before, when I think I'm going through some shit, it ain't shit compared to the stories y'all are sharing. So I got to lift my head up and get it together so I can keep seeking inspiration from you, Emily, Snapping Turtle, Miss Yvette C. I'm still trying to grasp the fact that, and my baby girl's in here, but I want to. I told TT the other day or today, I thought I was ready to accept the fact that I know what it is. I know what it is. I'm not gonna cry because God got me right here for a reason. Nobody wants to let go of a loved one. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. I gotta wake up and pray every day. God, don't take her yet. Don't take her yet. Let my mother see me get married, cause I'm not married. Still got a couple sisters not married. My sister's girlfriend just called us and said she's gonna propose on the 27th. She said, "I know you're not here, but we're gonna make sure you get that video." So I want my mother to see me walk down the aisle. I want my father to be able to give me away, and everybody doesn't have that. So when we have people turn people's children and their dead loved ones, and it hurts me because I pray every day for my mother. Even to take me, even when I say I think I've lived a life, even though I'm just 44, I haven't really lived a life, but I take her place any day. Any day. I don't want to wake up without her. So I sympathize with these people with Gigi, Emily, Snapping Turtle, Missy Yvette. My heart goes out to y'all. Gigi, I would love to hear more from you because I need it. Jen says, salute to all of you strong men and women who've gone through some dark times and you're still here pushing through for the loved ones. Absolutely. Emily said, Jen, facts. Absolutely, Miss Yvette. Gigi said, love and light snapping. Indigenous remedies. Can somebody hit on that link? One of the mods, that Snapping Turtles page. Can we all go follow Indigenous remedies? He's got some good ones. Yeah, I'm telling you, he has got some good ones. They are showing mad love. Boji 2.2 said, I highly recommend to drink water and no more sugar, love, and blessings. Yes, that's my problem. I don't drink water. I really don't drink water. I need to. I really need to. And it's so hard. I'm saying it's hard. It's not hard. I'm just making it hard for myself. Jen says she's already subbed. Bree said, love and light, sending prayers to any and everyone that has suffered from a loss, big or small. God is good, and I'm praying for healing and peace. Absolutely, Bree. Thank you so much, Bree. Thank you. You're welcome, Snapping Turtle. Play runners, hey, love. Salute. Salute, Jamie. And y'all, I'm sorry I'm a big crybaby on here, but, today it was positive. And it's still positive because, she's okay. My mother's okay. But, I gotta get to my children, and I gotta, like I said, my mother raised my children. So I gotta let them, it's okay. Right now, it's okay. We need to take the time to cherish our loved ones while they're living. Go get my mama some flowers. If y'all hear me, go get my mama some flowers for me, please. I'm gonna try to deliver some while I'm settling down. I'm gonna try to send them one because that's the thing. Give people their flowers while they're living, not when they're gone. Salute, La Lizzie. Salute, love. Salute. Bree said, Miss Parker, this app needs your love and light 1,000. Jamie said, prayers to everybody that's going through anything, something, and anything. Prayers. If you're sick, if you have loved ones that's sick, cousins, anything, I am praying for y'all. It is somebody on this app that's been through something like this or going through something like this. If we could just kind of open our channels to that, to give some people places to come and cry, laugh, and leave feeling better, even if they feel like their situation will never be right. Let's give them a little bit of encouragement, a little bit more uplifting than what we're giving. I love you too. I love you, Bree. I do. It's okay, Mama Boo. It's okay. I'm just in my feelings because of my mother, and I'm not there. Like, I've never been this far, so it's hard, especially when I'm so used to taking care of her. When she says she's hungry, I'll make a way. I'm gonna make a way out of no way for her. I'm gonna make a way. And did just for me said, Miss Parker, big things are gonna. You have a great man. Thank you so much, Jen. Play runners. I don't know what's going on with you and Jen. I don't know. Play runners mess with everybody, Jen, but Toots, and that's a lot easy. Play runners, we know that. Play runners, it'll be me, it might be me. Play runners, just that's just play runners, you know what I'm saying? Not saying it's nice, play runners, but welcome to the play runners party, Jen. I love you too, Lalizi. I love you too. I do. Jen said that's my problem. Zeke's on my ass every day about drinking wine or whatever. Yes, Jen, leave those Red Bulls alone. Leave them alone, Jen. Please. Salute Auntie Fee. Can one of y'all real quick drop Auntie Fee about the facts? Auntie Fee, I'm so sorry. It be so many channels, Auntie Fee, and like I said, my mind was on staying off of YouTube today, and I did that. I went and dropped in Lady Nika's, but other than that, I didn't care what was happening with nobody on this app. Um, like I said, I was just here and I looked at Shank and immediately I was just like, I was ready to give everything up about my mother. She's been on my mind all day, but I talked to her, they FaceTime me. And, once I got to see her face, that's all that matters. I got to see her. Thank you, Jen. Salute Isha. Y'all go follow Pressure Licious. She's starting her cooking channel. She's already dropped a short. Can we go over there and help that young lady get her channel up and going? Isha, we need more food, Isha. Can you please provide more food? And I challenge this with all the cooks, please. Because I haven't went and looked, so I can't say it, but I challenge all the cooks. Can we get some dishes that are good for cancer patients? Can we get healthy dishes with foods that's good for people with high blood pressure? Where we're so tempted to eat any and everything. Diabetics, is there good healthy dishes that as a diabetic, I can show my sister like you can still indulge. You just can't indulge like everybody else, but just more healthier dishes. Can we get those? Yes, Isha's here. She's Pressurelicious, snapping turtle. That's why she's under Pressurelicious. I'm on one said, Gigi, you never told me about that story, chick. You know, I'm on one sometimes, you just, you know, people, sometimes some certain things, I don't know how to word it. It's a comfortable spot. Out this was a comfortable spot for Gigi to open up to tell us so we can, like I said, for people to know when we think we got the weight of the world on our shoulders, there's always somebody that is really going through more challenging obstacles. Mama Boo said, Miss Parker, you can do it all, love. You got this. Yeah, Mama Boo, I like I said with Isha and Southern Girl, Lady Swag TV, and everybody know Craig's World, Chef Octopi, he's got a cooking channel, and it's just really I want to see that. I would love to see that on the channels. More healthier dishes, but good Southern healthier dishes be displayed to let people know, like my mother, she's really not eating. They said she hasn't ate in days. What's a good healthy snack that she can eat on? You know what I'm saying? Instead of going to the store again, so what is something that we can make for my mother? You know what I'm saying? That's healthy all at the same time. She still gets to indulge in thinking she's eating something bad. Thank you, Emily. She said it's always love and respect her. Absolutely. Snapping Turtle and I'm on one. I don't know what that's about. Thank you so much, Isha. Isha said we'll do. So once again, if y'all can drop a Pressurelicious link, please, so we can go over there because she's taking the challenge. So Isha, I'm gonna be over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be sending those videos to my mother because my daughter and them was in the chat, and they know how to really get in her. And she watches YouTube. She just be watching that lottery stuff, but I want her to see that it is healthy dishes that she can eat and still indulge. I don't know what that means, snapping turtle. So I'm gonna let y'all. I'm not meddling. Salute, Gordo. Gordo, we already dropped your link, but salute to you, Gordo. Thank you so much. And can we send prayers up to Gordo? During the flooding, his city, the water. If we can go back to the Flint story, how the water was messed up. Y'all know that's one of the most essential things is the water to our skin, drinking, all of that. So let's still send prayers down there to Gordo and his city. Oh, he started it. Well, I'm on one. Can you and Snap and Turtle fix whatever y'all got going on? I hope, I hope the next time we come in here or wherever we meet up, it is all good. Or whatever. Like I said, yeah. Snap and Turtle said the water in Mississippi looks like chocolate. It's bad. Absolutely. I don't know who in here got family in Mississippi, but if you do, prayers to you. Um, I hope everything works out. Please get bottled water. It is resources, and I know sometimes it's hard for us to reach out to pantries and other things like that, but utilize it as much as you can to stay safe because it's just not healthy. Oh, Snap and Turtle said it's all fun. Okay, Snap. I didn't know. Snap. I didn't care for real. You know what I'm saying? I just was reading comments and I read it out loud, talking out loud, and thinking out loud. So y'all do y'all thing, as long as it's just respectful toward each other. And Auntie Fee said toxic water. Absolutely. Absolutely. Gordo just said, just put the update on my page. So, you guys go follow Gordo Poppy TV and stuff like that. And like I said, he's got family there. So we want to send prayers up to the other content creators and their families to make sure they stay healthy and well throughout this, and everybody in the state of Mississippi. And it was bad. And, I'm sorry about that. Thank you, Miss MJB, for the condolences. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. But once again, I'm ready to end this demonstration. But please send prayers up to Gigi. Go follow Gigi Got the Juice. Gigi definitely got the juice now. You got the juice, baby. You do. And you got my heart just flipping. You got the tears going down the back of my throat. But all together, you got my love and support always and forever. Prayers up to Emily. Emily, I'm here for you. You know that. Any day, anytime, any night, any hour, I'm here for you. Prayers up to you and your family as well. Shank, I love you. Prayers up to you and your family in this trying time. Miss Yvette, prayers up to you, love. And Snap and Turtle, prayers up to you. And like I said, I commend all of y'all for just coming in my chat and opening up and just telling y'all story. Now we get to see who y'all really are. And I love that. And I'm so grateful that it happened here. I hope I get to pull up one day on the Emily page since you got it. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. And anybody else in the chat that just wasn't comfortable to share anything they're going through, prayers to y'all and y'all families. And I wish everybody nothing but the best. Nothing but the best. For anybody that's got lost anybody this year, anything, prayers up to all of y'all. It's always somebody you can talk to. If you feel like you can't, like I said, utilize those resources, those phone numbers. You don't have to give up. You don't have to give up. You're not the only one. You don't have to give up and things like that. And thanks everybody for coming out again. I'll probably, like I said, we got to go deal with help Shane and his family get through this trying time. But after that, I'll be going live next week. I would love for y'all to start leaving comments and telling me things that y'all would like to touch on. I'm going to be doing our RH Unlimited interview because she's done some music for Switching Lanes. And, RH Unlimited is just one of those persons that when I tell her something, she delivers something that's so special. It I can just tell her I'm stressed out, and I'm like, all right, Shalom, I love you, girl, but I'm stressed. And next thing I know, I got banners and songs and everything. She's very talented, and she inspires me. So I'm gonna be talking to her. So you guys go follow RH Unlimited. Please help her get her channel up, please. Gordo says snapping, yeah, 120 tests on the water was done Tuesday. They bringing a crew in to replace damaged pipes from the flood last month. Gordo, again, prayers to y'all. Y'all go over there and listen to Gordo. Gordo got a great Sunday service. Gordo, you knows I pull up for your Sunday services. I do. I do. I love it. Love sometimes love the reaction videos. Sometimes I'll be in the bushes and stuff like that, but I am watching Gordo Poppy TV. Like I said, leave comments outside in the comment box. Let me know, even if y'all want to go on your channel, Gigi, or anybody, and talk about stuff y'all feel more comfortable at home, we'll pull up over there. I'll make sure I'll share it out, and we'll definitely pull up over there. I know I am, and things like that. Go share out Transparent Talk. Like I said, she's great to do. Are we being neutral? I think that's very important for all of us to go listen to, because we are all involved in this YouTube world, and I think we can take something away from that. And she's in the Memphis sector, so anybody that's in the Memphis area or down close to Tennessee and all of that, go to the Memphis sector. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people down there from where y'all from over there in her sector. Go watch Switching Lanes. We're going to be shooting scenes for episode 8, so we'll be working on that here in a couple of weeks. Things like that. The $1 Million Thing, go check that out for Shank Rock as well. Help that brother out to get his promotion for his movies and stuff up. He's got merchandise for $1 Million Thing. He's got merchandise for Switching Lanes. He's always asking for support with that. What I'm saying, join his membership. TT's got her membership. Powder Puff started her channel. Go over there, support that young lady. She's got monetized. She's got super stickers and super chats. Let's help these people build. Let's help them grow. We don't always have to have hate in our heart or nothing like that for these people that we've never met in real time. So with that being said, Miss MJB said, how many sectors are there? Actually, it's a lot of them. Shank started the Switching Lane sector. I think Ben Floats is like the Missouri people. He's got his peoples, and they got channels and stuff like that. So it's just trying to really, when you see people like the Dallas people, like Triggerman, Skull, Ratchet, they're all from Dallas. So it's just really connecting with people that is in your area and stuff like that. And I think if y'all really utilize that and get in touch with each other, I think networking will be huge, because there's so much going on in each person's state and city. Because I would love to meet people from Kentucky. I wouldn't start a Kentucky sector, but I would love to meet them so we can kind of get together and put stories together, do shorts and stuff like that. Start doing outside interviews instead of inside the YouTube algorithm. And I think it'll be great. Snapping Turtle, yeah, I think you would be great for that part. Yeah. YouTube cameras, I dropped your links. Salute YouTube cameras, like I had said before too, before I end this. YouTube cameras is where you want to go if you want to check out some shit you missed, especially late nights. I give you flowers for that, because baby, I could not stay up and catch all of that mess, honey. But I dropped your link. Where you at, Miss MJB, in the north? Because I haven't seen really anybody. Polar Bear, go follow Polar Bear. Polar Bear, what I'm saying, is from he do stay in Kentucky. So, if you're up north that I know of, I would rock out with Polar, you know what I'm saying? Or if you're looking for somebody that can connect with you and from where you're from, or could touch on anything from up that way or something like that. But Miss MJB, get with me and let me know. I could, if there's anything, I will always help you research some stuff like that to see who's in your, in the area and stuff like that, because it's a billion YouTube channels. It's a billion content creators. We just got to step outside of our sectors and go, to touch in and tap in. But thank you everybody for pulling up. Please hit that like button for me. Like I said, if there's anything I think I could work on or stories, anything, as far as anything positive, I'm on it. And just leave it in the comment box for me. And thank you guys.